Today, most of the places on the continent of Africa and most of the countries in Africa have discovered oil. And looking at the point of view of the fact that every part of the world where oil has been discovered, especially the African continent, it has created a lot of pressure and the conflicts have sprung out of that. Take the question of Libya, for example. Libya was one of the most interesting and well-organized countries on the continent of Africa, with its free education, free economy, free everything. The commerce was flourishing. The country was stable. Today, Libya lies in ruins. It looks like the oil that made Muammar Gaddafi to be killed, to be called names. After all, when you want to kill a dog, you call it bad names, and then you kill it. We have now discovered that there were no nuclear weapons that came to destroy Libya. And we keep on asking questions. How many of these type of tactics are going to be used on several African countries that go on finding their own resources and eating and generating, wanting to generate money out of the resources? The question of Democratic Republic of Congo in the Albertine region is also very interesting. There is oil in the Albertine region, and that oil has not been utilized. But when Albertine region becomes an oil-producing country, America comes in to say, no, you are killing the ecosystem. The question also in Uganda, the Uganda-Kenya, the Uganda-Tanzania pipeline. The Ugandans want to export their oil through the crude oil pipeline that will go to Tanga for refinery. But the people in the Commonwealth, in the European Union, are telling us and telling Ugandans that you can't touch the ecosystems. We also ourselves, elements of beggars, because from this topic I can tell, we have become the begging bowl of the international community. Heads of state on 14th of December are trooping in America. What is it that they are going to say? How many of them are going to stand together and say, we want a Security Council seat or we don't want to talk to you? How many of them are going to say, remove sanctions from some countries like Zimbabwe? How many? Very few. There might be none. All of them are going in there as people begging for money, which they bring and misuse. Is Africa, and therefore is the continent of Africa. Does it stand at the peril of disaster? Every time that we see conflicts mushrooming, we think of the resources. Are resources included in our conflicts that we see on the continent? I submit, therefore, it is true. Oil is one of the main causes of conflicts on the African continent. Yes, the answer is the oil that creates conflicts day in, day out. Thank you very much for listening to us. Thank you, our panelists, being there for us. This is a very interesting subject. God bless you.